doesn't want to be rusty.
No, man. You got me excited.
I guess I got it going. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've never got to chase something better like that. But let's see. 14 years ago, I used to go there and drift.
Let's see what we got.
That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that I know what my car should be doing. I can kind of visualize what the line of the car is going to be based off the angle of the car.
Well, and if you stop, I don't know what you're going to use for recording it, like a GoPro.
Yeah, I'm going to use my 7 and filming wide that you can use for series.
And that's totally a method. That's cool. One thing I did. Well, one thing I did, and I'm not sure if you noticed this, but when I was filming James on his game, and I explored it. I could have done even 2.7K, but if you notice, I punched in multiple times. I had the wide angle, and then when he was off to the right, I just zoomed right in. So either way, it's a scaling, and you could do that with 4.3 or 69. But yeah, I think it turned out decent because of that. Otherwise, he would have been much further away.
Right.
By the way, he's a surfer instructor, and that's what that you can see. Like some
Ow.
of the movements are totally surfing.
Damn bugs.
Holy shit. Makes me want to go surfing now. And this battery has a little bit left.
All right, Shelby, your monkey fucking football.
Yeah.
Fucking Friday Night Lights, bitches.
That's pretty much it, right?
Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Friday the fucking 13th, too.
Yeah, it's
That's
one of my best friend's
actually why
birthdays.
my Irish ass is not flying right now. Because I'm like, I will fucking explode something, guaranteed.
Oh, this thing's all kinds of loose, man. Here we go. Just trying to get it all worked out. I only got one more flight left, so.
Make it butter. Yeah, I gotta figure out this fucking mini drag shit. Part of me is debating on just fucking throwing a damn vector or some fancy shit in it, or just riding it bareback. I don't know yet. You know what I mean? Because I know it's a good frame,
all the way
but if
around.
it'll fucking fly like to the moon, it'd be kind of cool to put a long range system in to fly to the moon. Oh, and I got a bunch of crossfire receivers.
Did you really?
Well, I wouldn't say a bunch, but I got a couple. They're all nanos though. They're more quad related than anything. I only have 2 servo adapters, so. You need to fucking hit Trappy up and be like, yo, bro, help me out. Let me get some crossfire.
That's like trying to squeeze water out of a stone, man.
Yeah.
Promise you that.
See, that's what's funny, man, because like.
It's all right. He's done a lot. He's.
Channel,
I got.
you get shit.
It's all right. No big.
Hey, what's the last thing you got? 3D printer for review?
The beta.
The last-
shit,
Yeah.
More recent.
Friday Night Flights is what we should have called this, right? Friday Night.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights is what it is.
Well, flights and
Frights under the lights. Ed.
So you got that printer in, and you've been testing it out?
Oh no, it's still. I have not received
Oh,
it.
okay. So that one, you printed the metal infused PLA on your printer.
Silvo, yeah.
Okay.
I also got some of that wood infused shit too.
Well, see, when I was fucking buying that shit off of George, I was kind of like, fuck me, I want to buy Ed's printer. But at the same time, I was like, it's a lot of shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, the new one coming in has a very much smaller bed.
I'm running that. I need a.
The Silvo print bed is fucking huge. You can print a trash can and everything.
That's awesome. Well, I don't know. I mean, for me, I want to have capability of 3D printing, especially now that I'm back playing with wings again, that it's nice weather. Because I would like to print a mini Drac nose cone to carry my Hero 7, because the one I have on it right now is a Session and a full-size, like, run cam or something.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is fine, because I did get 2 Sessions off of George. But the 7 footage is just so fucking buttery.
Cannot believe OBS has now made it where they have a fucking watermark on their live stream feeds. Where it used to be free, now you have to pay for it. Suck it. What do you call it? Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Flights Under the Lights.
There you go. Now he's starting to be a
That's how we
poet.
used to fly the spec wings, with keep
Yeah.
pretty much below light level.
And look,
That's
it's
50
nice out.
feet maybe, so I mean we were carving this parking lot under 50 feet.
You think that's 50 feet?
That's maybe, that's probably 50
I've knocked
feet.
one of those off of the damn pole with a hardcore 38. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. One of those boxes came off. Oh, yeah, man.
Well, I just remember we were carving lines through here. We were pretty much staying below, lamppost level. At full deflection, everything it had. He almost killed himself. Line of sight. Death trap.
Ed. See if we can share it somewhere else.
He's killing it though, man. He's flying the bitch in rate mode all over the fucking place. And that's not a big quad to do that with. I mean, right now I'm like, I think it's nose in. Yeah, it's nose in. I'm scared. Terrified.
What?
Yeah. You definitely need some LEDs. At least an LED taillight would be nice, just so you know the back. That's one thing I like about the Mojo. The Mojo's got a bright ass.
That's just funny when you talk sometimes.
Dude,
It's got a bright ass. We give a token out there to them. What do you mean you're done?
Put it in perspective, Mr. Vol. It's got a bright ass. Oh, why is it not fucking lighting up right
What's
now?
up, Big Lou? There you go.
So, that will help with
Oh, that's
OS.
the old,
fucking Mojo, baby.
yeah, the Vortex.
Yeah, it's covered in dirt.
The Nemesis.
Flying around
Damn you.
fucking, some gates. It was muddy.
So, Rue is calling it Friday night lights, flights. In the lights, nights, flights. Something to that effect. The reason why I'm delaying is we're charging a GoPro right now.
Because he's gonna send it!
Yeah, this is the hardest time to send it too because it's all those trees. All the, what do you call them?
Scraggle.
Scraggle. I like
bomb.
Scraggle. We used to call them
Look,
wispies.
Ed's walking his dog.
Where?
He's walking his dog.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's walking the dog.
What's up, FPV alert?
See, if you had crossfire right now, you could go chase that fucking plane down the distance it's flying.
Oh, I can't wait. It's only a matter of a few more weeks, dude, and everything's getting an upgrade. So his life's getting an upgrade.
So this Drac will go to the moon, right?
Yeah,
Mini Drac, go to the moon?
Yeah, so he's a proud owner of an MD mini Drac.
I haven't flown it. I'm pissed.
Oh, we'll get it flying. You'll love it.
You about to go?
Yeah, about to go up.
And,
I got a battery right here.
And we're going to re-ramp my V3 that...
I'm just charging it. What's that?
We're going to re-ramp my V3 out first.
Did you take the other one I had?
No, I never got that one off of you.
You never got that?
Yeah.
Because I can't find it at the shop. I don't know where it
because
is.
I wanted to buy it and build it. And
I was thinking about doing the same damn thing. I was thinking about building it too. I was like, I was looking around, I'm like, what do I want to build? Because that's very rare. Like, what do I want to build?
Yeah.
And I was started looking for the V3.
Laminating iron, so
Oh, and I found my other one.
Cool.
It was behind the other tools in the shop. It was buried.
I've got to come get that, use that, borrow that, especially if we're working on the mini Drac, because I have no fucking
You just need to
clue
bring
what
him
I'm
to the shop and we just do an overhaul.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
doing.
Bring him to the shop.
It's got servos, it's got a motor, it's got a
Yeah, but
ESC that you say is shit.
Yeah, let me look at it and then we can
It
fix
doesn't
it.
have these fucking winglets, like they're missing. I don't.
That's
know what
okay.
the
You can
fuck
fly
that
an MD without them. Some people actually prefer to fly without them.
Yeah.
But it depends if it's with a boom or not. I can't
No
remember.
boom.
Yeah,
Which is fine, because
That's
apparently
fine.
I don't want a boom for that.
People love the boom, but I don't. I just love the mini Drac the way it was originally designed. The boom section was an add-on.
Yeah. I just want to have something to send.
All right, we're getting ready to go up.
Damn!
That's Ed, and we were just talking to Ruth.
So
And apparently this has been brought to you by Streamlabs.
George sold / gave me. He couldn't get it to fly. The freaking, what was it? FR Sky RXSR, the little mini one.
Yeah.
He just grabbed a random pigtail and plugged it in. He had the S port power and ground and was wondering why he had no control link. I moved the wire 110 over, and
That's
that's
what put him out of the
that was
sky.
S bus.
That's what put him out of the sky.
No, that
On
wasn't
the
the mini Drac. That was a
Oh,
quad.
okay. So it's still the crap ESC then. That's what it is.
I haven't
All
tried
right.
that.
So speaking of which, having issues with my ESC, and I'm getting ready to power up right now.
That
So
damn
it
Spectrum
stutters.
/ ISDT smart
There you go.
charger.
It's working, but
Can't pull enough amps out of
yeah,
your car.
it's out of what's built in. You can't really pull it enough out of there. Where's rotor?
The fuck is in that
Rotor
box?
is. Oh yeah, my wife. We picked up a
You
heater
got, you got
for the deck.
You got
For the
a
heater.
whole box full of Corona in there. Made in China, bitch. Coronavirus.
It's old, man. It's been sitting there for years. Here, let's have some light.
Oh, yeah,
You have your light
all
again?
the coronavirus right now. I got all these.
So see how this
Chinese cords. Damn, what the fuck did you do there?
yeah, well, because my adapter right here is an XT60. I had to shave it down so to fit this IC3, whatever these are called.
Yeah. You know,
And then
we
of
could
course,
just-
like I told you, remember I said I should be the only
you
one.
Smoke your shit
And
backwards.
yeah, but it didn't fry anything. Thank Christ.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Is someone showing up?
Oh,
it's your motor.
my motor ain't running.
Oh, it's my shitty ass motor running.
I was like, my shit better not be wasting.
All right, I'll
gas.
give you this, and then that way I can set up.
Well, shit, we'll put it on the monitors.
This guy?
No, well, I just unplugged it and put a fresh battery in.
I
Fresh-ish.
just bought another one. Yeah, you can use that one.
Okay, and it has. See, it's not matched up with the Velcro, unfortunately.
Oh, I
actually-
just had it dangling.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then...
And they said,
We had it
so
down.
we're wondering if you can pinch in on it because the proximity
shit.
of the phone to this thing.
I
we
was
thought
gonna,
it was.
I was gonna throw his fucking wing. I mean, that should pick it up in theory.
I hope this is going to be enough light.
I don't know, but it's at 30 frames per second. This is like that HQ high quality DJI megabytes per second. Poor connection. Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
It's coming and going and coming and going. You got Wi-Fi's out here or something?
It sparks and everything, dude. Over here it sparks, dude.
I'm terrified.
New
Okay,
receiver
good.
on
I was
here.
gonna say.
All right, let me give a little
receiver
squeeze
first.
in here. You want me to throw it, or are you gonna fucking send
Here,
it?
I'll readjust this a little bit. There we go. Pinching in. How's that?
They'd call wind, man, so it should be fucking butter smooth now.
Yeah. What do you think? Throw you that direction. That way you have the most time for lift.
Yeah. Yeah. Any direction's fine, just where I can get the cleanest lift.
Well, that way you have more clean air. That way you're going to a light bulb.
All right.
So that was my my theory. I could throw you back this way too. It's up to you. Towards the field.
Go down the street.
All right.
Send it, he says. Alright, let me check mine.
Express mail. Yeah, let's check your fucking fat shirt battery too.
Motherfucker, it cut off again.
You're at 50% battery in your fat shirt. So you should be naked.
Oh, I don't have an SD card. Hey, Ruth, can you grab that SD card that's sitting right there on right there?
This is like dick point of view right here.
Is it working? Anybody there?
Yeah, I'm just looking. It's an awkward angle to look at. Like it's like from your dick's point of view.
It's for the person who would be going to my dick.
Assuming you have a dick.
Right. Well, you know, it's however I identify. I could have a penis and still say I'm Snuffleupagus.
Marty Booth says, "What's up?"
Yep.
Have you already given a shout out to Bella Mrs. Bandito
Yeah.
about Sean G Life?
This is Bandito.
Sean says, "Get you some of that."
Belinda.
Shelby ran out of Shelby tape. Now we're resorted to orange duct tape. You can't duck it.
Fuck it. Oh man, need a wipe it to the lens.
Oh man, you shit on it, huh?
Yeah, dude, literally.
Let me find a
I ran
rag.
out of toilet paper, decided to use my lenses.
Fucking Corona TP.
Oh,
For a
man.
second, Scott looked at my shirt. I'm like, "Nope, you ain't use my shirt as a rag."
Yeah, my shirt's fucking bad. I work on cars.
Don't push on it hard because it's gonna push it back.
Can you see, bitch?
Yeah, I can see, but I got like tunnel vision.
What about now?
Here, let me see it real quick. Nice. As you walk by, it literally
Yeah,
doing
usually
it.
pulled out a little bit.
Hold out. That's not what I do. Gets loaded. Shelby wins.
Okay, it's 4 of mine.
This thing's fucking terrifying. Mostly because of that giant ass fucking finger chopper.
That's true.
Let me win.
Well, let me lock my channel down.
Don't overthrow that. You're going right into me.
Oh, I'm gonna throw it like straight in.
Okay.
Alright, I'm locked in.
Ready?
Yeah, hold on. As soon as I hit throttle.
All right.
See how this Fox here does.
We're up.
I've never flown a Fox here at night, so it's already looking good.
Well, if it's on auto, it will go black and white.
It's good to me.
No. Oh man, that lens is. Oh, yep. That lens is fucking horrible. Whoa. That's
The
hard.
clouds look good. I'll tell you right now, watching your feed though, you can see more in your feed than you can see naked eye, especially up in the sky. Like it looks way brighter in your feed than it does.
Contrast looks good too. I found some cameras out here at night and it's like just blown out.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the straggle's gonna fuck me.
Well, yeah, don't fucking just hang around the parking lot area. Because at least light poles should just be blown out light.
I love the shadows. I have to establish a line.
Shelby is doing the limbo there.
I gotta remember where the trees are. Whoa, man. It's a little stressful, I'd say.
You know what you need, Shelby? You need a fleet of wings like I carry in my back of my car with quads.
Oh man, I used to have like 5.
It just makes it easier. That way when something goes wrong, you just say, fuck it, grab the next one. The problem is repair
Build
later.
them all.
They said it's had lights on it, no? I guess there's...
Not lights on this one. But
I
meant parking lot.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
I
'Cause,
will
dude,
put lights on it.
you could be heading straight for us and you wouldn't even see. It's kind of stealthy. It's crazy.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, if you got the throttle and you're just like heading towards us, it's nuts.
I could hear it whooshing in.
I mean, it really does.
Permission to buzz the tower.
That'd be crazy if you were like in the main part of the campus when there's still people there.
Oh, yeah.
And you just like you just like cut the throttle and you just go
giant
right
bat.
down there with all the people around. All of a sudden go. Wah!
Oh yeah, just cut throttle and go over like 1,000 people.
We're not giving anyone ideas on live stream.
Don't do anything like suggesting, please.
We're just shooting the shit.
Look at that
Spitballing.
thing, Stealth status. And it was upside down. I was watching line of sight and I looked at
You
your
gotta
camera
go up
feed.
high, man, and not miss the trees.
Right now we are at Wake Tech North Campus. Kind of in the back. Marty says once he gets his 48 up, going to definitely need to get down there and fly.
This is a tight spot.
Yeah, this is tight, man. This is, I call this, especially right now, this is like a black diamond if you want to get down in it.
Yeah.
It's a black diamond slope. It's deceiving as hell because of the scraggle. Look how low that bitch is, man.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hear that throttle cut, man?
Yeah.
I don't lose control. The throttle chops. And I don't know if it's because I'm so close to the brake area. He's got the brake on.
Right.
I gotta mess with some settings.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go in there and put the brake at like 2% or something.
I have it at 7, which is its highest setting.
Oh, okay.
So it might be part of that.
Have to look at your channel output when it happens and see if you're at 6% or something. Yeah, so those boards that George has, they're so new. Betaflight doesn't support them on 357. There's no target.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to try and tune those on 4.1.
Wow.
I mean, I've got 2 flying on 4.1 that fly okay. I just had to drop the iTerm a lot. The iTerm was the problem with the jitters. It was way too. It was like in the 90s, man. I got the iTerm back down like the 50s, like normal, and it fixed a lot of the jitter. Zero
One
throttle.
thing I did recently, and I've been doing the last 3 days, is feed forward transition 3.5.7 all the way up to 1.
Really?
I had it at 0.
Yeah, I mean, feed forward is stick interpretation.
It almost feels like there's a delay now in the stick, but I realize it's not a delay. It's just at 1, I'm getting exactly what my sticks are supposed to do.
Right.
As opposed to at 0, a fast flick would really move it fast.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I've been doing. It's an older
I like
feeling.
options, but I hate when there's too many. That was one of the things I liked about KISS being keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
Is you didn't have all that feed forward shit. It was whatever your RC input was is what you got. Kind of like what he's flying right now with no flight controller. It's his fingers or his RC input. There's nothing stabilizing it.
I
it's
love
the aircraft.
You feel it.
Yes.
You know, you feel the air. You feel the airframe. You know, that's what I like about it.
When you have me out here
If you do
flying
long
in the
range,
wind.
you need it. If you do long range, you need a flight controller.
Yeah,
At
when
least
that
you need
oh
to
shit moment occurs, you hit return to home.
Exactly. Then you need to have it. I love those spots.
I will have to say, Mr. Clip has some nice frames.
These are pro-am frames, bro. No one makes them like these. There's nobody.
That's why I want to get my V3 back up, because after flying that whale penis of a shitbox...
You need to get the V3 track thing.
Well, that's the thing, man. I've got my V3, my first one, and it might need a little TLC, but other than that, it needs to be retrimmed. It was flying wonky last time, but... Just go through and trim it, and it'll be good. I think it'll fly.
Whale penis of a shitbox.
It's the fucking white FR Sky thing, but it looks like a giant whale penis. It's like this big bloated looking, I don't know. We called the carbon fiber intakes on the Honda back in the day. They had this big pregnant looking belly. We called them a whale penis.
Okay.
So that's where my terminology came from.
Okay.
JDM import parking lot racer boy days.
Gets the point across.
Just Google whale penis on a Civic and you'll see the intake I'm talking about. It's nice. It's a nice piece of carbon. I mean, it looks sexy as hell. Every time I hear a bi-blade on a wing, it sounds like a fucking dirt bike.
These?
Yeah, it just sounds like a damn dirt bike or something flying around.
Whoa.
That sounds sick.
I wasn't sure where
they
it
don't
was.
get to see it. They're not seeing what we're
The
doing.
fucking Dark Knight coming in here. Whoosh.
See right there. I didn't see it until it was literally right there.
Dude, it reminds me of watching bats swoop bugs out of the air.
Yeah, right?
That's literally what it looks like line of sight.
Can't see it.
Nope.
Whoa.
God, that sounds so good.
Like I wouldn't know to duck if it was coming right at me.
It's kind of true, right? It is a gray color with blue, dark navy blue accents.
Yep. Every once in a while I see a little light from, I guess, your recording device or something. Or,
yeah, the GoPro too, actually.
GoPro ain't recording shit. This light's too shitty.
Watch it actually have good footage too.
Yeah, right?
Well, you can bump up the darks quite a bit on...
I'll be sending a message on our group chat. I'll call it.
I mean, the hardest part for the GoPro is going to be the light and dark transition.
Yeah.
But I think they usually do fairly good anyway.
Yeah.
Now, if I had shitty video, you got shitty video.
I mean, we have our patch pointed towards the river.
That's where he was flying earlier.
Yeah, the river was fun. I want to go down the river.
Yeah.
And if it's shitty over there, I can turn it.
I've been wanting to get that shot one day. It looks like the video's holding up, dude.
I'll just do this. I mean, I don't have the... It should be like a right angle, but it seems like... I don't know.
What's commenting? Anything new? Same thing?
Debating on painting mine or leaving it white is what Marty says.
Which one is that? His Vollocity 48?
48, I guess.
Paint adds weight. I mean, it's a heavy wing anyways, I guess, right? Vollocity 48. He's debating on painting it.
This one's very heavy.
Well, he's debating on painting his regular ETP or EPO or whatever the white
This
term
ETP
is.
version is going to be fine. Light one is going to be great. It's going to fly amazing. I have one, but it's going to Marcus Flugel in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not building it. I'll have to get another one.
That was some stealth ass shit. This is the other reason I miss wings. Flight time.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's just, you know, I'll build the most uber efficient 6S mini quad, throw a heavy ass GoPro on it, and be like, holy shit, I flew 4.5 minutes. What the fuck was that?
I got too low to the ground.
Oh.
Too low
Let's see
to
if
the
the
ground.
prop survive.
All right.
If the prop survive, I'm sending you.
We're taking a walk.
What a giant mulch pile. Big pile of dirt.
Shelby's extricating himself from his van.
Hey, bro, it's a pretty good landing.
Yeah, it was a nice little skid.
If the ESG brake did its job, the prop survived.
Oh, look at this!
What the fuck is that?
Shelby, you just come from the future.
No. That shit's got like a stereo case. Dude, your
Holy
prop
shit.
survived.
I can't believe I've
It's
never
got
done
a-
this around you
it's
guys.
just got a little bit of love on it, but I think it's fine.
So how do we fix a prop that's unbalanced?
Well, Shelby throttles the bitch up and goes.
I learned this one from my boy Alex. Let's turn it on.
Probably not even like that.
Doesn't sound good. Oh, it's off. It's loose. I can
Oh,
hear it.
it's loose.
Yeah.
All right, send it,
Tighten the prop down, then I can send it.
dude. That's a sketchy looking suitcase you're riding there,
I
sir.
can't believe I've never driven this
I've
around
never
here.
seen the suitcase.
It's all I ever used to do. That's why I got it was this.
See, we've been doing quad recovery all wrong here, Ed.
Yeah,
Need a suitcase with a wheel on it.
suitcase with a wheel. That's pretty much it. Toilet lid is what it looks like. Yep.
I'm impressed.
we're
That thing
walking
looks like it'd be
old-fashioned.
Sketchy as fuck to ride, but old man Shelby pulled it off.
It's them gyros. Anyway,
What's that thing got in it? A Naze 32?
It's really shocking because there was a time because, you know, the older group that we all hung around with, right?
Right.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
This guy Mikey had it, and we all started getting them and taking them to these events. Now when you go to events, everybody's got a one wheel or another
Yeah,
wheel.
yeah,
but we
yeah.
were
I mean,
doing
I
that.
know a one wheel. I've ridden that.
We were
Fucking
driving these things back in 2015. at
Rampage, me and Vayner were racing.
Oh!
Safety glasses,
Oh!
folks. Safety glasses.
Jesus Christ!
You getting molten plastic?
I just got like a bunch of little BBs hitting my shins.
Alright, let's get you ready.
Yep, I'm ready to do like that.
Alright, so you probably have slightly reduced thrust, so keep that in mind.
Sure,
All
that's a
right.
good point.
Here he goes.
Yep.
Alright, ready? Give yourself a thrust check. Fix your fucking circular polarized antennas so it doesn't have to dick right here. Much better. Give it Viagra.
Thank you.
Oh, hell. Fucking Dark Knight.
Stand up and it's like, whoa. Whoosh. Whoosh. Veganot? Is that how you say that? FPV?
It's Jason. Veganot, Veganot, Vagina Knot.
He likes vegan food.
Vagina.
He's got, I mean, yeah. Anyway, he says, what up?
What's up, brother? I love busting his balls all the time. He's a good sport.
Line of sight, they're like a nice vertical up the
Imagine
light
not.
pole. Dude, the fucking clouds look so good in the FPV feed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you look up and you can't see that shit, but in the FPV feed, that looks insane.
We have a moon, right?
I don't know. I mean, it was a full moon earlier, I think last week.
That's what I think. I saw a full moon. Anyway. It hasn't come up yet.
Shelby could essentially send it to, well, nah, he's getting low voltage. I was gonna say send it to the fucking clouds and then dive back down.
When I
but-
get long range, bro.
Oh, I know.
Cha-cha. Cha-cha BB says, what's up?
I just need to buy a receiver. I forget FPV actually has a receiver.
Well,
Robert also says, hey guys from Alberta, Canada.
see, they're agreeing
up,
with me.
man?
They want
Who
to
was
see some
that?
cloud surfing.
Robert and Cha-cha PV.
Big Lou wants to
what's up,
see
man?
some cloud surfing.
You will.
I do as well.
Trust me. I do.
And I want to be right there side by side with them.
Yeah, formation FPV, cloud surfing is.
Well, I'm telling you right now, the mini drag's going to the moon. If I have to put vector in it, it's going to the fucking moon.
Well, Cam looks great at night. Foxy or what?
We don't even
The
know.
white one.
It's a white one.
Big,
It might be a Falcor. We're not 100% sure. It's wrapped in duct tape. It's a big white fox ear, full-size cam. Dude, FPV cams, in my opinion, always perform better at night. Like, that's one.
This would be even better provided the lens wasn't looking like it got shot.
Okay, so here's one thing I have noticed with DJI. Our cameras at night are like a GoPro. They don't perform well at night. Like when I fly analog at night, I can see way better.
The camera itself.
Yes, the camera itself and the DJI system performs so much like a GoPro that it doesn't do well in low light like this does. Well, if you were in a dark environment and you're looking at bright lights, it looks good, but as a pilot, you can't see as good as you can with an analog camera. Oh, I just want to be quiet so people can hear that. Robert Ortlep says my owl still works great at night. I will agree. It's a shame they quit making that camera. Shasha FPV says he got a Falcor camera on the way for his Vollocity 48.
Nice.
So,
I would assume.
Yeah, Big Lou is saying run cam Night Eagle for the win.
Yeah, there's some that are like really awesome.
Yeah.
Fox sent me these a long time ago, and this was actually on Trappy's frame, the Kappa 2. And I just yanked it off there, just Kappa 2's.
Not being utilized currently.
Got a couple good videos out of it. Uh-oh, lost my fucking... Whoa! I lost my...
Bearings?
Yeah. Speaking of bearings, you can hear that one.
Yeah! That bearing and that drac I got from George is a little janky sounding. I still plan on sending it. And it does have a metal motor mount, which I was happy about. Good God almighty, that thing holds the line.
It really does, man.
I mean, just watching it line of sight, dude, it's just unbelievable.
A little swirly there. I'm borderline trying to fly it like a spectacle. And that's disaster. Like, that shit's when it's gonna crash. Because it cannot do that. Damn, it doesn't get really close.
I always forget how big of a wing it really is.
Yeah, man, she's got a little size to it.
Oh, that was the scraggle.
I didn't see that for shit. Like, I didn't see none of that.
All I did was hear it.
But that, listen to how strong that sound like. It's solid.
Oh my God, I just had this bad vision when you went by that light bulb. My depth perception was off.
Well, don't be scaring me.
Sorry.
You'll be pulling an Ed and making me crash.
Come on.
Shelby Vol then sends it.
Whoa, that got locked up. Things like that. I don't know why it's doing that.
You ever open your radio up and check your antennas?
I'm starting to think it is my antennas. Because they're compromised.
Well, I mean, it's probably like a UFL connector anyways. It might be barely popped on, or it might be popped off completely for all you know, one of the two.
Just got to hang on for a couple more weeks. It's coming April, my ag swing is coming here. With crossfire. Can't see shit. Can't see nothing. Go to the clouds.
Cha-Cha FBV is heading to Charleston, South Carolina tomorrow. Got his nano drag with him for the beach.
Hell yeah, man. It'll be interesting to see how that performs at the beach.
Oh, whoever that is to go away.
Man, I was about ready to go in the trees.
Freaking Cricket actually responded on my freaking video.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
that's awesome.
like, get the fuck out of here.
You said something about. Did you invite him yet? Or
Yeah, I invited him when we were in Atlanta. I was talking to him at dinner, and he was talking about, you know, being in Maryland and he wanted to fly some more spots with another crew of people because Atlanta's a far flight or a drive. And I was like, dude, you could just drive like 4 hours south and we'll set you up somewhere to crash.
Hell yeah.
But I'm flying this thing so slow.
I was thinking about like how cool that'd be to take people down there and it's a ramp, but it's not going to be this much anymore. But it's just, you know, it works out. Because that was a weekend of the drifting anyway.
T-Shaw's already talking shit to fucking George about his kiting. I hope that one's for training purposes and not what you're actually going to use.
He's trying to be nice and delicate about it. What?
Oh, nothing. You
Oh, I thought you said something came out.
No, I said you're pushing it now.
Oh, yeah, pushing it. Scared shit out of me. I thought we were having a recap the other day.
Big Lou says that battery is hating you right now. Typical Shelby fashion. He hates the battery too.
Just taxing it.
Send it.
Only its third cycle, so the last little bit I give some throttle.
I mean, the ironic part is it'll probably rest at 14.7. What size prop did you start with? A 9?
Yeah.
So we're probably about an 8.5 or an 8.
About 8.
We got that bullnose edition now.
Yeah, exactly. A lot more grunt and bite. Those things suck. Amps. Motherfucker. What am I at? What is my voltage at?
14.5 and low, 14.4, 14.1, 14.1, 14.0. Alright, you're dipping the 13s under load. Resting back at 14.5.
That's probably a good spot. Look at that.
Glide slope on that, baby.
I keep thinking there's something there.
Valet parking. Chopped it.
Yep.
Oh, we're down though. We're
23
good.
minutes. Woo! It's a long one, man. Let me go grab it.
23 minutes, including the prop trim.
like 20 minutes to fly. One of my drones is in DJI for repair, and they just said they're doing it for free.
Nice. That's
For why?
well, maybe it's something that they know is an issue, but they don't want to advertise it, and they're just going to take care of it.
Even their repair service fee is free.
Like I said, though, if it's something that they
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because a lot of us car dealerships will do stuff like that. We do a Goodwill repair. That's what we call it.
They said tell them out, and there's a discount, $235.
Nice.
Like what the fuck?
Nice. What was it doing?
I just wouldn't have a stabilized camera anymore. It was
Oh, the
constantly
gimbal was
roll.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and see, they probably knew something. Does it say anything about Goodwill or anything?
It'll be covered under warranty. Okay.
Huh?
Repair and replace it with.
You're resting at 14.7 like I predicted.
That's good.
So. Holy shit balls. Fucking hovercraft. In case that bitch decides to start cycling.
I understand.
YOLO.
Yeah. That was fun. That was it, though. Battery's hating you. All right, what's up, everybody? So check it out. That's what I was flying. So you guys zoomed in?
Yeah, we zoomed it in. Zoomed in to see the other shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Duct tape action.
Duct tape, orange. The weights, and trim the prop. It's balanced. I learned that one from IB Crazy. That's how you do it. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. I'm going to hold this for a sec.
Yeah.
Should we show them how it looks when we turn it on?
Go for it.
Let's see the spark. Yeah. The spark's gone because
The
his battery's dead.
depleted. There's no
Yeah.
more fireballs.
Earlier there was.
Yeah. Well, we had fireballs from a drone hitting a fire hydrant.
That's true. We did. It was hitting some shit.
Scott, was this yours?
That is Shelby's. That
Great
tattoo
frame.
life.
Good stuff. I think.
Big Lou said, "Damn long effing flight."
Yeah, man. Getting 20 minutes.
Robert
right about 20.
Ortlep says, "Love your AMA field. Spare no expense." You know,
right.
this is our sanctioned field for
yeah,
sure.
we actually have permission to fly here in a
Security guard saw us and was like, "Well, damn, what is that?" Well, whatever.
Campus police. As long as we don't abuse it, then we're good to go. Yep, IX-20 is coming next, baby. Oh yeah.
So as I was reviewing footage, I realized that rooftop I was flying has more gaps that I've never hit.
Where? Over there?
Oh yeah, so
The same spot?
yep.
Where we crashed, or I crashed.
The building adjacent that I was flying with all the weird fucking slot holy things with a like coffee table up top I landed on.
Yeah.
There's another fucking hole right by the coffee tables. I totally fucking missed it. I was
That's right,
reviewing
we do.
footage and saw it and was like, motherfucker.
So I was looking at when I was watching your footing, when you were up the coffee tables, I'm looking around like, where can I buzz to go through there?
Yeah.
And then I saw where the pillars are down the base by the
Yes.
pond, where I keep thinking like,
Yeah.
keeps calling me to do a knife edge to go in it, and
Yep.
that's such a sacrificial.
That's tight.
Lamb, dude.
That's tight.
That's a V3 stuff, I think. I don't think you can do a V with that, but I want to do that. Come through those pillars and
That would be insane.
tied in. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We're still gonna have sacrificial lamb, but this is fun.
You need
This is
something
what we do.
tiny.
You know what? Oh, you haven't seen it yet. It's called the Little Bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this big.
Oh, I was trying to get the
Chris makes it.
the tiny ass. What the fuck is it? The little Spectrum wing that you always like to fly and kill. George still has his. I was trying to get that
the
off
Theory?
of for you.
The Blade Theory?
No. The really, really small one.
Oh, the F-27.
Yes,
Oh, that's
he
the
still
baby.
has one.
Oh, man.
See,
that's
you
gold.
could send that through there.
Oh, you could send it through there. That's where you would go and fly all that shit around.
Yeah.
I can do that.
So George
I
still
have
has
mine. It's
it.
at the shop. It's still
Well,
flyable.
I don't know. You fucking exploded one. Hell, Ed actually chopped
had
one of
5.
yours in half.
I've had 5. And
The parking deck.
And that was a new one too. That was like having the GoPro for 20 minutes or for 5 minutes. Bought it for $20. I had that 27 that day, and that was it. Brian gave it to me,
Yeah.
and then Ed smushed it, chopped it up like nothing.
Butter.
Like, but
There's
you
no
did, man.
contest.
It didn't even. You didn't even crash. You just kept going.
I never even really saw it.
Yeah, you didn't.
He's like, what
was
wing?
it?
What was
happened?
that?
Meanwhile, I'm like, damn, I'm just destroyed.
Love or something?
I'm wrecked.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was another good day of flying. This is what we do. This is what we do. That's it. I guess we'll see you all on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Well,
Packing
Saturday is good. No rain.
Oh,
Sunday
wait,
looks like it's going to rain. So
Sunday-
Saturday may be fly day.
Tomorrow. That's why one of the reasons we came out today, because they were saying tomorrow later in the day.
Oh, it could be rainy?
Yeah,
A
tomorrow
mother-
later in the day. It's like when you're getting off work, then.
Well, I'm not working tomorrow. Tomorrow's
So we
Saturday.
gotta get up early and go. You guys ready to go tomorrow? I'm gonna go charge.
I have to charge.
You have to charge, Ed?
Charged?
You down for tomorrow?
I mean, I'm definitely not charged, but I can be charged. I'm down for tomorrow, but morning's a different story.
What are you talking about? This spring forward shit? I'm up till 2 a.m.
Yeah, I keep going to bed late.
I'm up to 2 a.m. and then go work all day because I'm an insomniac. And once I start tinkering, I'm like, what time is it? Oh, fuck.
That's like editing. That's why when I sit down to edit a video.
Yeah, I
have to make
noticed your
sure
upload
I'm-
time on your video. That's why I was like, yep, Shelby was up all night fucking with this video.
Yeah, it takes forever, and then I gotta plan for sitting down editing.
My
I don't
last
get
video was lost GoPro footage that I forgot to move into with a scrubbing on the iMovie. My kids were watching it with me at like midnight. They saw it take off the landing and said, Dad, you don't even need to edit that. Just make it as a flight and just put it on there. So I went and picked a song that was about the same length of time, just played it on my phone and watched it overlay and was like, holy fuck, that's perfect. And then just
ram it.
pasted the song in there.
It's the way to do it. If you're really gonna edit it, then you just, if you got whatever software you're running, you mark the beats.
See, my problem is when I go out and fly so many packs, I can't pick one flight, so I end up chopping so much together from all the flights. But I missed that whole clip.
So a challenge that we did one year was, and I'm gonna start doing it again this year, is
One flight.
One flight.
Yeah.
Just run one battery.
Yep.
Of course, this is 20 minutes long, but
Yeah.
you take, if you have like one of these, take your best 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So a flight video should only be 2.5 minutes, roughly.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Outside of that, it's 2
Well, most of the songs that I use are at least 3 minutes, so it is
you
what
can
it
just
is.
cut that. You can cut the song. and I do that a lot. I'll cut parts of the song out. You don't hear it. Sometimes you'll hear it, but more often.
If I do shorter videos, I'm just going to post more videos because there's so much shit I don't not want to show.
Yeah, it's a show that's just whatever you feel is cool.
I feel like I held back for so long that no one ever knew what the hell I was actually doing. That now I just put it all out there.
That's what you should do. I mean, I like to share the experience of flight,
yeah.
So that's why I do.
Well, now that I have a bajillion fucking GoPros, thanks George, I'm gonna start trying to vlog some of this shit. Yeah.
How many did you get from him?
3.
5s? Session 5?
I have a session 4 that actually works like 100%. A session 5 that works about like the one you exploded or lost in the pond, should I say? Like, the screen doesn't work, so I don't know what setting it's on or anything. And then I got a Hero 5 non-black that's missing the door, but it doesn't do super view, so it'll be fine for vlogging and shit like that.
Yeah, you can do B-roll.
B-roll.
Yeah, B-roll.
Tabletop build cam, chest cam, shit like that. Because for flight, man, I'm telling you right now, that Hero 7, oh my god. The footage, I honestly, my Hero 5 Black.
I'd love to put one on here, but this is like flying around with a billboard. It kill the aerodynamics on this thing.
Think so?
So bad. Oh, absolutely.
See, I've been looking at getting Ed to print me a Hero 7 mount for the mini Drac.
I mean, that's a lot right there, but I try to keep it somewhat like.
Well, the mini Drac's nose looks like a Hero 7 will work great.
We got to go on here.
Big Lou says live stream tomorrow.
Might do a live stream tomorrow. If you guys like the live streams like this, we'll do them. If you prefer this or Facebook, put a comment down below. Let me know which one you prefer, this or Facebook. So FB or YT, and that'll be your choice, and we'll go from there. Yeah, if we go out tomorrow, if you guys are down to going, where do you guys want to fly?
I want to fly, period.
Chapel Hill?
I mean, I could fly Chapel Hill.
Yeah, it's too boring.
No, I don't want to say it's boring. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I drive to Durham every day. Honestly, as much as I hate to say it, this place is kind of very well rounded. And there's still some exploratory FPV at that building that I feel like we neglected. There's a whole backside of that building that me and Ed have flown that no one else has probably flown yet.
What's the weather like?
There's way more gaps.
What's the weather forecast? You want to show them the weather forecast?
Only gets to 10% around 8 p.m. We're fine otherwise.
So what's the wind conditions tomorrow, does it say?
Let's just pick 1 p.m.
Gotta see that wind for them winds.
Or 6 miles per hour, 3 miles per hour.
6 ain't shit. Me and Shelby been out here flying at 20 miles an hour.
Right? Later it gets, see, by 7, 2
it's
miles
smooth.
per hour.
Yeah, well, that's
smooth.
normal.
It's
It's
like
the calm.
like
this is like nothing.
This is going to be perfect. That's going to be perfect.
Mornings, man.
So, what, like 11?
I'll meet y'all.
What time are you thinking, Rue?
Oh, I mean, I can do 11, that's true.
That's what I'm thinking.
Here's my only dilemma. I really want to get this mini Drac in the air.
Well, bring it to the. Well, here's the thing: we can go to the shop, bring the mini Drac to the shop, and
So,
come in the morning. That we would have wasted the day.
You go across
Yeah, I
here.
know which one you
One wing has a fucking front spar tube in. The main fuselage has one, but it's hollow, and it looks like you run a tube through the tube. Does that sound about right?
Yep. Spar within a spar.
So I wonder if I could go by like fucking Raleigh Hobby or Hanger and just find a piece of fucking tube to put in there.
So the answer to the question is,
I could probably go by a fucking hobby store and buy a
we could
dowel.
try Brian's Hanger 18 and see if he doesn't have a spar, like a.
Last time I was in Raleigh
a wooden
Hobby,
dowel.
dude.
Like that would be their only route. The other route is there are guys who have found that there is an arrow that you can buy at
I've
Dick's.
got carbon fiber arrows at the house, dude.
And that's what you want. And there's one that they make that actually would fit
Yeah.
that diameter. Now I don't know if it's for that or the big Drac, like Big D, might be
Yeah.
for the Big Daddy. But either way, someone has found something that fits in one of the Dracs.
I was gonna say
'Cause
because
those are really small, man, on the mini Drac. They're very
yeah,
diameter-wise.
I would just. Oh, I only have one battery for it. That's the only kicker. Even if I get it set up, I know you got all your
Take a gander in there, man.
them tattoos.
Yeah, man, I got 12 tattoos in here that were specifically
Mini Drac.
for mini Drac.
Nice.
Yeah, all of them. Plus they're for this too, but they're kind of. I screwed them up and left them outside for like 3 weeks
Yeah.
in the winter, this past winter. So they on a full charge, so they're not. They'll run, but you're gonna get a reduced flight time for sure.
And we got more comments.
What do you got?
YouTube seems to be the consensus there
Okay.
as far as
Let's do
video
YouTube.
streaming.
We'll just do it this way, and then we'll share it like we did today on
Veganaut
Hanger.
says Shelby ain't gonna take it. No, he ain't gonna take it. So obviously we're doing a song reference. Definitely YouTube from Robert Ortlep.
Okay.
And I use an arrow in mine. Thank you, Robert.
All right.
So
we'll
mini drac looks like an arrow will work. So I might be stealing some of my wife's fucking arrows for bow hunting and taking a chop saw to that bitch.
Just check. It will work.
I just want that motherfucker in the air. I know I should wait and do it right, but I'm so impatient.
No, that's what I say. If you want, just meet me tomorrow. Come to my shop.
Yeah.
And then I'll slap it on the bench, and we can go live with it, and I can show people like
that'd be kind of fun.
How I fucking repair my stuff. So you can bring me a busted ass frame, and I'll show you my.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't literally this wing has just a slight bit of like deformation, but there's like a big fucking black duct tape leading edge. So I'm.
Yeah, you gotta let me look at it.
Yeah.
Because like the one I took for Colorado, that.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
You look like a clown car.
I watched that nosedive through that fucking gap.
Oh yeah,
It had a
that was the
nosedive.
all black one, wasn't it?
I think so. This one's spray painted black. There's some gray foam popping through it. It has pink elevons. At least they look pink. I don't know. They might be red-ish and faded.
Beehive Brian and Jorge went to the same school of paint and decoration.
I mean, the Wraith is silver with a purple top part on the wing.
I remember that because I yanked the motor off that for.
What do I need to put on it? Because I've got a bunch of quad shit, too. I don't know what the fuck I should put on it. The old-ass video that IB Crazy has is like a 2000 kV 2205 or some shit, which is a quad motor.
Both my Wraiths are sitting up in the shop. And I have those motors. And
well, I've got motors laying around. I just didn't know what the fuck I want to put.
We'll just yank them off one of there.
Oh.
These work. These are proven. All the videos that you've seen with the Wraith, they're hanging on the wall. I can pull one down.
What ESC? Like a 30 amp or something basic like that?
40 amp ESC. And I have one of those. I have a smart ESC.
Okay.
So try that. What does he have in there?
Nothing. It's completely gutted.
You can put up.
It has a old ass 600 milliwatt Spectrum video transmitter, a god knows what camera. I bet it.
Fat Shark DTX.
I guess, dude. I bet it has no OSD and no voltage too, which is going to be annoying as fuck.
Well, you want to run a 2200.
I've got 2200 3S's from the Spec Wing. I can fly in that.
What you want to run on that.
And then we'll probably get my V3 back airworthy.
That's the one to go to. I mean, the Wraith's really cool as a boom frame, and it's, back then it was.
It's just tiny. I like it because it's tiny.
Oh, it's great. And you can beat on it. The thing is the nose.
This nose has been crunched. It's been crunched.
Yeah.
But when I was throwing it by hand, it looks like it'll still fly. Just might be looking to the left a little bit. Like a right-hander that masturbates too much.
It's got an X. What's that, bro?
A right-hander that masturbates too much is hanging to the left.
It's right-handed Popeye.
Diversify, bro.
Diversify.
Robert is giving me all the answers, my friend. 2306, 2400, 35 amp ESC.
Well, some
and literally, I have all of that shit. I have a 35 amp T-motor ESC for a quad, Beal Heli 32. Yeah. Yep. I have 2306, 2400 kV motors laying around.
Yep.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, a lot of the guys and gals who watch my channel, they're very knowledgeable when it comes to all this equipment. Like, I can give you what I fly and tell you what works for me.
Robert's saying
like some of these guys really know.
Drill with a razor blade to cut an arrow.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm curious, Robert. What the fuck? How am I going to drill with a razor blade? Or maybe I'm scribing it with a razor blade. Maybe that's what he means.
Oh, is he? What? That's still what the fuck are we talking about?
Cutting the arrow for the mini drac, so I can basically make a front spar.
Just take a Dremel.
Well, I've got a chop saw and a Dremel. I mean,
a Dremel will cut it right up easy because I use it all the time to cut those carbon spars. I used to have extras, but I don't have any more. I'm getting them from Chris's.
Well, see, the small carbon spars, I just grab these fuckers right here when I'm building the Spec Wing, and I just go snip.
Yeah, those are different. You can snip those.
Yeah.
Dikes.
Well, those are actually technically fiberglass, from what I understand from Chris. They're just black fiberglass rods.
They're
where I know the mini drac is actually a carbon tube that's hollow.
I'm telling you, man, Rude, you need to.
Vollocity 48 too. One day.
Oh, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I love this frame. I fell in love with it all over, and now I love it even more with this foam. But if you can get your hands on a V3 in this foam, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
That way you can pound on it, because you just saw me hit it against the damn wall.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it flew. You saw how it flew.
Well,
that's the testament to the foam in the laminate. Like, that's... If you can get it to fly like butter, like it did.
Well, does Chris Click have them in stock, or am I going to have to find through vendors? Because that's the weirdest thing.
These are limited edition. These are only cut through him. He's not selling only through him.
Okay.
That's why there's no more 48s.
Robert has now informed us of what he's talking about, and it actually makes sense. He says to put the arrow in the drill to cut to length with a knife. So basically, you put it in the drill, and as you spin the drill and hold the blade of the knife, it'll be like a pipe cutter almost. But an electric pipe cutter, so less physical effort.
But what are we doing this for?
This is for the mini drac. Taking the carbon fiber arrow and then cutting the arrow to length to make the front spar.
Oh. I got you.
Because at first we were like drilling the razor blade, like, what the fuck?
I see what you're talking about now.
But now, yeah.
Now I grasp the concept. And like I said, if you go on the Right Wing Nation, Rue, you'll be able to find out. It's going to be old, but it's going to be.
All right, Big Lou FPV says, ask Rob. He's got the connection. So I'm assuming that might be about my Drac Foam V3.
Connections are right here.
Well, I would hope so.
Mr.
Right Wing.
I got to just call contact Click. See what he has left in stock with
Clickety clack, as Shelby calls him.
Yep, clickety clack. See if he's got any more of any of this stuff in Drac Foam. I have to say, if you can get.
And here's what we need to do tomorrow. I need
that?
to cobble something together. We're gonna break this guy's wing virginity tomorrow.
Oh,
that is the plan. I think that's perfect. We need to break his wing virginity.
I want to fly a wing eventually. Yeah, I just have not.
He just
fuck eventually. Tomorrow, Mr. Ed Ricker here is gonna fly a fucking wing, and he's gonna love it.
Looks priceless. You have to go back and watch it when it goes.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and watch that. Especially because now it's apparently.
It's just your response. Yeah, you're in it now.
Well, you kept saying eventually, and it's been a year since I eventually asked you to do it last time. And since tomorrow,
you've offered that you had a wing for me, but you've never been like, okay, let's do it.
I've been stealing parts off it for the last year, secretly. Not gonna lie,
everybody Frankenstein's them, man.
But I really want to get you in the air, dude.
I'd like to. So I mean, if tomorrow's the day, cool.
I think we can do it.
I'm just not going down in the morning.
No, that's fine, dude.
Like I said, you should come over tomorrow.
Yeah, let's fuck with this mini drac
and your V3. We could probably get both done.
The V3 just needs some TLC, dude. Yeah, I think a little bit of TLC, maybe a little Starbond, a little tweak here and there.
Because that way, these people that are watching will be like, all right, well, I'll tune back and see Shelby and Rue fix some shit, and then we'll go out and let them see you fly some shit and see how it flies after we've done fixed it.
So, do you want to try and meet at the drone hangar at like 11, maybe?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or we might even do a little earlier, but 11 is probably the easiest.
Yeah,
but he doesn't want to do 11.
Well, once he wakes up from his drunken slumber and beauty sleep.
Because I want to set up enough stuff.
1 or 2?
I mean, that just feels natural to me. I mean, it was just going to be a nice, 2 to 6 sessions.
So ideally, I would like to hand this guy a wing tomorrow, have him fly his first wing, and have him leave with his first wing. Even if it's taped and glued together, he's going to leave with a wing.
That's fine.
That's what I want.
Wow.
All right, there you go.
And it will carry a GoPro, because I know that's important to you.
It is.
And we'll see if he actually puts down a flight.
I think he can. I think he's got it.
I just don't think it's going to crash.
Well,
it'll crash.
Yeah. When I fucking learned to fly a wing, it was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this shit?
What do you want to fly?
Boom. Honestly,
suggest, I guess,
my bullshit AR wing that I want to give him, I think if I get it set up reasonable, it'll be good.
Is there a simulator I can try?
It's funny. It's not out yet.
Come on, David Whitten, get your shit together. It's called Wings. It's not out yet.
It's gonna be fucking sick,
is there a demo though? I mean,
I've played the alpha.
Wait, but can he play the demo and can I play the demo?
No, it's an alpha. It's an alpha stage right now.
See, because Liftoff, they hooked him up.
Oh, I know.
He got the T-shirt and the game.
Having that, I'm gonna be wearing a Wings shirt for fucking sure, dude. Like, I am so behind this whole project that he's on.
Robert here is saying you will never look back after a wing. I mean, I won't disagree with that, but I like to fly everything. He's saying that Ed won't ever look back after a wing, but...
No, he'll go
way
back.
Too much money.
No,
I was going to say...
Ed's probably...
I
don't see Ed crossing over to
Well, here's the thing, too. I'm an automobile technician. I have like 7 different hammers in my toolbox.
You won't be like I am.
A wing is a different tool in the toolbox, and that's the way I look at it. Now, a Big Lou just said it best. Says RC everything. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I never really got into RC cars and shit because my background, it didn't really fit. Ironically, I probably would love an RC drift car because I love drifting, and I could do that with an RC drift car.
I know they do throw down runs, races, especially in Durham, man. Those guys get together and they do races and drift races.
But I originally found FPV, and it reminded me of my skating days. And that was what drew me to FPV.
Man. And it still is for skiing. That's
well, your flying style, I can see it because you're very slalom-like.
Yep. It's all skiing. That's why I love it.
And if you watch my FPV stuff with mini quads, it's very skate-like. Like, at one section...
Flips. I keep thinking kick
Yes, 360 flip, kick flips. Okay, so here's the other funny thing. Dude, so like when I was in my younger...
You got him trying to... trying to master some of your skills down now too. Like
So-
you were showing me that.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get up to Scott's level with the flippy floppy.
So in my younger years, I used to do what they call tumbling, where we'd go out like in a field and
tumble
recess,
for ya.
and we would do like
I
multiple
tumble
back
for ya.
handsprings, backflip, and like a 360 backflip type shit.
Yeah.
So if you watch my video before my last one, and I'm going through that big grass field over at the corner over there, and then you see me like, it looks like I'm doing fucking round off back handsprings, 360 flips, and all this shit, and then I
Right.
fucking hit the building and do like a 360 wall ride. All of that in my brain as I'm doing it, I'm processing like I used to do tumbling.
Yeah.
So it's a gymnastic type move. And then the skating stuff, like when I'm going through the stairs and I do what I call a Rubik's Cube, as I'm setting up to get on the stairs, I'm thinking about when I used to hit a 20 stair double set gap, like what's going through my brain. And
Yeah,
it's the same
right.
idea. It's the same endorphins released.
Yep, exactly. It is very
So
much
George right
similar
now
to
is starting
Steve,
the
like that.
physical torment of learning to basically kite surf and shit again. Me at pushing 40, my body's going to say fuck that, and it's going to retire itself.
Yeah, this isn't
FPV
this
allows me
year-
to stay young,
It does, I
and
totally
that's
agree
what
with
I
you on
love
that.
it.
You get that exhilaration, and you get that endorphin dump.
Yep.
You really do. When you really kick going, and you're really in the groove and in the flow, you get a whole endorphin release.
You
And
get
you
a
really do
natural
chase-
high.
Yeah,
I don't need
man.
any drugs to get the same endorphins I get when I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, when it clicks, man. Like earlier when we just did that flight, little bits and pieces. Not every flight you're going to always have that.
Oh, absolutely
It's
not.
Some parts of the flight you might have it, and then some flights, and this is what you'll always be chasing. And
When
for
it
me,
happens, you know
well,
it.
Yeah,
That's
when
all
it
it is
happens,
to it.
And you click, and you're in the flow, man. And the whole flight, you're from beginning to end, pretty much. That's what you end. At least for me, that's what I end up chasing. I keep chasing that over and over and over again, and it doesn't happen every single day. It'll go by for weeks, and I won't have that feeling. But when it does happen, it's like, oh shit, and you want to go and do it again and
Hell
again
yeah.
and again. In my case, almost 10 years now.
I'm looking at this fucking little right wing logo you got at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, well, that's Streamlabs OBS. You can do.
Well,
all
I'm
that.
just
You can-
saying, one day, when someone starts sending me some shit so I can quit spending so much fucking money, I'm going to have to figure out how to put logos on the screen because that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
This guy, Ed, can show me because he
Yeah,
is a
that's-
fucking
OBS?
editing guru.
I don't know about OBS.
Right,
What are
just-
you using now?
Just
Using
look,
OBS,
just look at the
Streamlabs.
fucking logo. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Like, I
more-
want something
originally
like that.
I had it all set up on there on that Streamlabs, all the layers, but apparently it deleted in an update.
So I can
had to
tell
throw
you,
that on real quick. before
Being
we
an
went live.
FPV pilot, flying a lot of mini quads, props and batteries. Those are the two things I would love to get my first sponsor through. So,
props and batteries,
absolutely.
for you, yeah.
Because those are disposable to me, unfortunately.
See, for me, it's
Frames would be the next thing, but honestly, I'd like to design my own frame and have it
to
cut.
take frames out of the equation. For me, it's cameras. Like
Oh
cameras,
yeah,
cameras
Shelby
and
blows
batteries.
cameras
and batteries
because
That's-
they are too vulnerable. So
Yeah, they're right at the front, and then the batteries because you just run. I just
Run 'em to the
mad.
ground.
Yeah, I run them so hard.
well, that's the other reason.
but I mean, that's what's great with Spectrum now.
Robert saying to plug my YouTube channel. It's literally my name, Michael Scott Rue.
You've seen him on there. I posted him. He's in.
Shelby's tagged me in some shit.
Yeah, he's in the.
Honestly,
video that
the
we do for
maiden of this
commercials.
plane, this wing,
Yeah,
he's got me tagged in there.
yeah, because you were right out here, a maiden in this damn.
Yeah, so yeah, I spent the first hour and a half, 2 hours out here. Me and you were flying wings. I fought my completely untuned, unbalanced
garbage.
FR Sky Vantec, which is just an Air 900 wing.
Why don't you have him fly that thing? Or is it too difficult?
Actually, that one he might be able to fly.
Is it-
But I was going to give him the black version of that. That's
Does
what
it
I was
fly
going to give
better?
him.
Give him one that flies good.
Well, I don't know if it flies better. I got to make it fly again.
So
We'll
make sure
trim.
to join us
We'll
tomorrow.
trim it out first.
morning.
Come
We're
on.
gonna have brunch at the drone hangar where Rue and I will be fixing.
We're gonna
a mini
interrogate this mini drac and see
Mini
if it's viable for flight tomorrow.
track and the V3.
If it's
And
not,
the
I'm not flying the mini drac tomorrow. If it's viable, I'll fly it. The V3 will absolutely go in the air tomorrow, and Mr. Ed Ricker is gonna break his wing virginity.
Yeah. So we'll do it at that. We're gonna call it quits then.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
eat, and then I gotta charge batteries, and we gotta go. And I don't know what time it is. What time is it?
It is 8:37.
Holy fucking shit!
Fucking
I'm sick,
spring
man.
forward, man. It's still early,
Yeah, it's
bitches.
First weekend of FPV season. That's
And
what I love
will
about
and
it,
I will
man.
be up till 2 a.m. probably fucking with shit.
I'm gonna be fucking around doing an edit I'm gonna see if there's anything on here. We didn't really get much today, right?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, look at what you got. I don't know.
Bro, you got to go through the footage because
I got a lot. I'm
Did you record over there?
stockpiling footage.
That wasn't just DVR.
No, I recorded as long as it did because it kept cutting out. Though. That's the thing. I didn't have footage from yesterday, and then I have footage from the other day. So I mean, I'm stockpiling footage. Right
Robert is saying flight controller too. I guess for a mini quad, I'd say that, but I'd have to. Well, no, I think for I don't know.
Ed might need a flight controller. How confident do you feel about flying fixed wing?
Dude,
Have you ever flown it?
No,
it doesn't matter though because he flies rate mode with a quad, and I'm telling you, I came from flying rate mode with a mini quad, and it translated over real quick. The first thing you're going to learn about flying this, honestly, I can let him fly like my Aero Scout. It's got all the stability shit.
Yeah,
because it has rudder, and that will at least work his brain.
So he can get his feet wet. Otherwise, if you throw him in like a V3, it's like throwing him in a sports car.
This is true.
That's like throwing him in a damn F1, and he'll be going, "Here you go, give it a shot, man. Go."
There's really no.
I mean, it's gonna fly amazing, but it's,
no, there really is.
You need to have something to help you with any kind of.
So what I can do is
you're gonna have issues because you haven't done it. And I firmly believe when you fly first time on a fixed wing, you should have a flight controller to help you with takeoffs and landings. And if you get in the oh shit moment and you're flying around,
let me get the lighting over here,
and then you can actually save your ass. Then once you
bring it in closer, gentlemen. The shot sucks. Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. And now we have the conversation going.
We're doing a show.
Well, you're fucking still live, sir. Big Lou says no flight controllers, go raw dog.
Just for your first flight, that way if you have it, because you're gonna have those shit moments, and then you come down and you turn it off. Yeah.
Shelby, I have another option too. We could try.
What's that?
Let's try buddy box.
I've never done the buddy box.
So if we can get that to work.
I know you take over.
Basically, we get you in the air, and we switch the stick control to you. And you go, fuck my life, I can't do this. We can immediately take control.
Just click a switch. It's on the TV, put on a two-way switch.
Like, I've got Spectrum radio stuff that we can do that with.
But what are you flying that frame on? Is Spectrum gear? Or
I mean...
Because FR Sky does the same thing in buddy box.
If we give him the Blackwing, technically speaking, if you have a Spectrum receiver, we can just plug a Spectrum receiver in it. Because right now, it's just...
You mean Spectrum transmit?
I have Spectrum radios. I've got plenty of those.
Okay. So
I've got 3.
If it's bound to that, just bring it. That way, make life a lot easier.
Well, either way, we can bind shit easy.
At the shop by like 10. We'll do brunch. I'll bring food.
There's a Bojangles up the street too.
Yep. I'll bring some Bojangles. We'll eat some grub, bang it out, because then he'll wake up from his beauty rest, his hangover, and be ready to roll.
I don't think it'll be a hangover. He might go to the gym first.
Because if you go at 10, that's 11, 12, 1. That's 3 hours to do whatever we need, and then we can roll on and go ahead and be set. 3 hours is plenty of time to get everything ready.
Oh, geez, now I feel bad about not being up there at 9 or 10.
Oh, no, you don't have to be there.
You don't have to be. I mean, cool people be there. People that donate to the cause.
Yeah.
I will tell you, though, you will learn the art of glue and tape. You will learn the way of Shelby.
This is where, I mean, I know how to fix frames. That's the one thing I definitely do know how to do is fix a frame and get it back up.
And it might be the ugliest sumbitch you've ever seen when he's done, but it will produce good video and fly respectable.
Look forward to it, gentlemen.
I know you're heading out and I'm heading out too.
Yeah.
I still got to do fucking dinner too. No dinner yet.
I do too, man. I gotta get some grub and then I gotta
Another pizza.
I gotta find toilet paper. I'm on a quest.
Yeah,
I heard that earlier. My wife.
I am the great Cornholio. I need teepee for my bunghole. So yeah, all the memes are popping up, and these fucking millennials are like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Oh my god, they don't know who the fuck Beavis and Butthead are. This is fucking ridiculous."
God, really?
Yeah, but one meme I saw was kind of hilarious because it said the coronavirus into all boomers. Because they're saying you old fucks have no immune system anymore. Joke's on them, bitches. I don't need to go buy toilet paper. I went to Sam's Club last month.
All I know is I was in the Army. You don't need fucking toilet paper. There's leaves all up around this bitch. You just go outside.
So
and if you watched our show, what was it, Wednesday night, Belinda and Marty grew up. They're boomers, and they grew up with corn cobs.
Oh,
they
yeah,
said
right.
they use corn cobs. I don't know. I
sometimes it slipped in.
Robert said you need to hit the gym, Ed.
Through the cornfield backwards and came out the other side, and I was sparkling clean.
Robert said, "Tell Buddy with the quad shirt he has strings hanging from his sleeves." Oh wait, those are his arms.
Oh my god.
Ed's actually a decent sized guy, guys. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like if you saw him in real life, Ed's like 6 foot something, 2 something. He's a pretty swole guy. Now let's take the camera over here. Yeah. This is the stream beam, motherfucker. This is farm strong, okay?
This is farm. I like how he says this is farm strong.
Well, I work on cars, right? So I've got this swole beach muscle motherfucker next to me, and he can't break bolts loose. Put a wrench on it, and I just fucking hit it with my palm, and it breaks loose. He's like,
Jedi.
how the fuck did you do that? I said, go watch Karate Kid.
He says he's
Go
just
watch
joking.
Karate Kid.
Just joking, Jim.
Yeah, so, yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on. I'm going to go ahead and cut this live feed. If you guys want to join us tomorrow, we'll tune in probably around 10 or 11, do some repair work, and then after that, we're going to go out and fly, and we'll be live at those locations. And, of course, if you don't remember, we're always live Sundays at 8 p.m. That's when we do the show. So, of course, we'll be alive this Sunday for the drone hangar.
So
until next time,
experienced it yet,
have some fun. Go get you some. I'm out.
You'll understand.
I think so. Yeah. Just one of those things. It's like
the first thing you're going to find